Muy buenas jugones, bienvenidos al vídeo número 40 de Tales of Zestiria. Madre mía, 40 vídeos, ¿quién lo diría? Estamos aquí, en el pasto Perlos, tenemos que entrar, ir hacia la entrada de Pendrago. Antes de pasar por aquí hemos ido al crisol de malicia de Edna y lo hemos superado, así que bueno, muy bien. Vámonos aquí mismo. Estamos continuando la historia principal. Pajarraco. Esto no me acuerdo. Y esta debilidad era... hemos intentado ir también al crisol de Decel, que es el único que nos falta, pero nos pone que la malicia está todavía muy fuerte. Me imagino que será porque no hemos obtenido todavía la bendición de esa zona, pero bueno. Vamos a ver.
Aroma.
Manzanilla, this aroma. Es que me encanta esa frase. A ver qué se cuesta aquí en Pendrago. Tengo que pendiente la misión secundaria de qué le pasa a esos chiquillos, a los niños, quién es el que movía los hilos, y lo de aullidos por la noche, que no sé cómo mirarlo. Aquí está otra vez el Serafin de
Zaveid!
Somehow I'm guessing this ain't a
Just a word of friendly advice.
Don't mess with me, Zaveid.
I'm not messing with you. You can listen to me or not, your choice.
Like hell.
Fair enough, Dezel. But just so you know, there's 2 people left that I've and I didn't save these last 2 shots of mine, just to throw them away.
What are you even talking about?
Mickey boy, when a man says he means business, he means business. Don't ever forget that!
Por eso luchar contra esto, lo fastidies.
Now! Come at me!
It's on.
Hola, Decel
This
contra
is
él.
ridiculous!
Too late now. Here goes.
Otra vez.
I'm not letting an ass like you interfere with my plan.
Bueno, pues
Gonna
vamos.
have to beat this ass first before you can say that.
Sorry, I'm handling this. Don't you dare try to keep me out.
Bueno, que me hace poco.
Dancing flames. Crown fire.
Qué bueno.
Dancing flames.
Ahora. ¿Cuántas veces hemos luchado contra este Serafin? Madre mía. Vamos. Qué bueno. ¡Ostras! ¿Cómo ha pillado?
You feel me?
Dancing flames. Crown fire.
Madre mía.
Why am I not surprised?
No, cuidado.
I told you to let me take this one.
Gotta feel the burn.
Dancing flames.
Ready for
Crown fire.
Dios mío. Vamos, que puedo. Se ha puesto tonto, ¿eh?
How am I supposed to hold back?
I thought I told you this was a serious fight.
Uf. ¿Cuántas veces tengo que ganar, tío?
Damn. You're Hey, if you can't stop this fool from killing the Hellions, then try using this. Its power can stop malevolence from binding with people.
Got it.
I'll give you my very last shot. You can pay me back later.
Why do this?
Hell if I know. Go on ahead. Zaveid needs a nap.
Este me gusta, tío. Este tenía que ser un buen serafín de viento. Buah, 0 de experiencia me ha dado.
Sweets are so good, especially after a battle.
Vamos a ver. Guardamos. El regalo de Zaveid.
Is that the thing Zaveid gave you? Yeah. And that's how he... So, if you shoot yourself, you gain more power. So it's kind of like a bow that only... These bullets have that, presumably. And this is the... Looks like it. Assume... How about we take it apart? No way. I know. We need to treat it with care.
An arrow of four.
Vale, guay. Pasa la noche en Pendrago y luego dirígete al castillo. Pues vamos. Vámonos.
We'll have to wait for nightfall to sneak into the castle. Why don't we chill at the inn for a bit?
Vamos a pasar la noche en la posada. Por ahí. Estoy pensando que luego tendríamos que ir al oasis a ver si hemos mejorado un poquito. Quiero estofado de dragón. Sí. Posadero. Guardamos. Vámonos. Yo creo que ahora es de noche. Perfecto. Por ahí no puedo. La han cambiado, ahora solo puedo ir por aquí. La tienda esta de armas está abierta 24 horas.
There must be herbs around here.
Vámonos por aquí. Hombre, me imagino que el castillo será por aquí, ¿no? Vale, por ahí no puedo entrar. Habla con... que tengo que hablar con Rose. Joder. Y ya está. Vale, pues por aquí lo hemos estudiado un poquito. Vamos a investigar un poco más la ciudad. Vamos a ver esta parte de aquí. A lo mejor hay una entrada secreta.
Wait, that's...
Hombre, por lo menos un cofre hay. Joder, de estos que están cerrados, como los odio. Y por la otra parte... Bueno, por ahí no hay nada. Vámonos. Por ahí está cerrado todo. Bueno, me lleva directamente aquí. Pero esto es lo de la Santa Iglesia esta, ¿no? Hombre, una exploración más de la ciudad. O sea, me está tocando las narices esto si ya he investigado toda la parte de la ciudad que me dejan. Vamos a volver al principio. No me deja. Vamos a ver. Vamos a volver por aquí. A lo mejor es que nos hemos saltado de investigar cosas. Por aquí. A ver. Estoy investigando toda la ciudad. Me falta este cuadradito de aquí que no lo he investigado antes. Vale. Hombre, investigada la ciudad ya está. Vamos a ver si por aquí nos hemos olvidado de algo. Por aquí. La fuente de agua, que es importante. Ah, pues ahí tenemos que volver.
Well, if it ain't the boss. Welcome, welcome.
Uy, va, el cerrito este.
Lunar! But you look like a Hellion!
Oh dear, look at that thing. We don't have time to toy with the likes of you. Come on, I'll settle. It makes me so... Here he comes!
Bien, por fin tenemos una pelea con este...
The malevolence he emits is incredibly strong.
You mean
Bueno,
it's
vamos
just
a
like the
desplazarnos
carnage
rápido.
time? Howling blade! Ready? Ready? Slice the way!
Comparado con los infernales que estamos acostumbrados a enfrentarnos, es una mierda, ¿eh?
What?
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep
20
it up.
segundos nos ha durado.
Damn it! Still not enough?
It's the end of the line, Lunar.
Now!
Got it!
Uy, viene la malicia.
What is this feeling?
Watch out! There's someone else here.
Might you refrain from acting out of turn?
That voice! Shut up! Don't interfere with me!
Foolish, reckless fox. Your role was to lead them on, if you recall. If you act recklessly and provoke his anger, what will we do then? Wait! This wasn't the plan, but I'm flexible.
Whoa!
¿Qué es
What
esto?
the?
Este está más cerca. Vamos a por este. Madre mía, que ahora tenemos tres de estos. Vamos a matarle rápido, bien, con dos.
Purification complete!
You'd better go after him, or you'll lose him, girl.
Ostras.
Surely you won't let him get away with such a vile betrayal. Then that so-called job offer.
It was a trap!
Damn it.
Quit messing around and show yourself!
Dios mío, nos están engañando, nos están llevando a
What's
una
your
trampa y
hurry?
nosotros vamos.
Relax. This is just the opening act.
I'll relax when you're good and dead!
Tezel, do you know whose voice that is?
No, no
How could
conozco
I
que tiene esa
forget?
voz.
That's who I've been after for so long.
Ah,
What?
Haven't you noticed, Lila? I have. There is no malevolence within this domain.
Meaning that whoever's generating this isn't a Hellion. What could this mean?
oh.
Lunar!
Ah!
¿Será la chica esta que comandaba los ejércitos? Nos está invitando a entrar al castillo.
What is going on?
Ah, no, mírala.
Rather productive for an opening. What splendid anger you've shown me, girl. If it should blossom into hatred.
Who is she?
I've waited so long.
Indeed, the time is ripe for both of us.
Wait, Dazzle! She's not a Hellion!
Like I give a damn. You turn my friends into Hellions and drag the name of the Wind Riders through the mud?
What are you talking about, Dazzle?
Do you mean to say that? Splendid. Oh, how
Dazzle, no!
Let me go! This moment is—
Everyone stop! This whole thing is—
Dear, dear girl. In a desperate effort to preserve and continue the Wind Riders, who were his last concrete connection to this Seraph abused your remarkable resonance to periodically commandeer your body, steering you all into the dark. Then, in his quest to kill a Hellion, he set his sights on the power of the Armatis, using you over. It was all right, he thought. It was all to avenge his friend.
That's right. And to take my revenge—
That's enough, creepy little girl, for now.
Yeah, there's something wrong about all of—
Let's get out of here! I think not.
¿Qué se transforma ahora?
She
¡Ostras!
became a Hellion? Why? If words alone won't make you remember. Well, like I said, I'm flexible.
So, you show your true colors at last.
Dang it!
Dios mío. A ver, no sabemos a qué es débil. Hostia, 10.000, sí, nivel 50.
I'm gonna kill you. That's the only reason I live.
Oh, how lost you are in the delusion of self-affirmation.
What are
A
you
ver,
saying?
esta no es débil a nada,
Okay,
macho.
really, though I do understand how you got like this.
Bueno, el agua,
It's hard.
la verdad es que le quita
What was
bastante.
it that you truly desired? Back then, how and why did you lose your friend?
Bueno, me
After
gusta.
killing a Hellion, what happens to its malevolence? Are you really so
Vamos.
sure you want this to be your vengeance?
Hombre, ha sido fácil el
Get ready
combate.
to purify her!
Not this time. I'm gonna kill her.
Dazzle!
What?
You mustn't! There's no other way. No! He's broken the pact?
Dazzle!
Va a haber un problema. Y Rose
Tisk,
no va a pagar.
I can't let you do that.
What? But why? Zaveid, this isn't the time! All right!
Again, I can manipulate the senses of others, deceive them
Oh,
through
qué buena
illusion.
esta, ¿no?
So when it looked like you'd suddenly turned into a Hellion, precisely.
Vale.
But for the record, the Hellion was real.
Pero ¿cuántos hay?
Dance, Ember! Lila, use the authority of the Prime Lord to stop Dazzle!
I can't! The Sublord has broken the pact!
Can that even be done?
Not usually. It can't be done from the Sublord's side. My, this is getting interesting.
No escape! How is this? Too close!
Do.
Tell me what it is you're after!
There is something you should know, Shepard.
What?
Vamos a
Let me
ver.
show you exactly what mischief your Seraph friend has wrought.
No me quiero quedar sin Rose. Dios,
All
pero
he did was merely give his blessing. That's all. But not every blessing of the Seraphin is one that brings fortune to the people.
Finally. Finally, I can kill you. Die!
es su amigo. Dios mío, qué capítulo más interesante.
I really enjoy traveling with them. We're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm truly grateful.
And of course, I want to bring the Wind Riders under Rolance's wing. You're the greatest in the land.
But engagement to you, Prince Conan? It's like a dream.
I'm sorry to see our journey end, but all's well that ends well.
No. I don't want this to end.
Don't let up out there! Go!
Prince Conan, the captain is missing!
Get away from her right now!
Who are you to order me around?
He's already a Hellion.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
You all smell so delicious. It's driving me wild.
Qué fuerte, macho.
How could he have completely turned into a Hellion in such a short amount of time?
Your Highness, what is this nonsense about us killing the first Imperial Prince?
Guards! The traitor scum are here!
A trap, huh? You sick lunatic. How can this be?
It appears that Brad, the leader of the Wind Riders, has murdered the prince. He is already in custody of the Pendrago City Guard. All other Wind Riders are likewise under arrest.
Understand? It's all because Prince Conan became a Hellion, and at the urging of his Hellion greed, he sought to eliminate all hindrances. And by now, I imagine that you've already guessed what made him a Hellion. Have you not? Him.
Pero si en teoría no pueden ver a los serafines. Los guardias les están apuntando.
I might be willing to pardon you, at least, if you'll agree to be mine.
What?
Oh, come now. You'd be the kept woman of the heir to the throne! A greater honor does not exist.
Why you?
Come on!
Qué fuerte.
Behold, this is the fruit of your blessing. Do you have any idea what people call those with this kind of power? Angels of death.
Ángeles de la muerte.
All my fault? All my fault.
Looks like someone finally remembers his past.
Rose.
Rose! Jezel! Move it!
And now the real fun starts, Shepard. Pay close attention.
No quiero perderles.
Rose.
Jezel, don't move. Got it?
Utiliza la pistola.
Why, you?
You mustn't! Rose is horribly wounded. Even if you purify the malevolence, she doesn't have the strength to handle the burden.
Vale, entonces ¿qué tengo que hacer?
You mustn't attack now. Rose will...
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens. A shepherd is faced with difficult choices sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, shepherd. Your darling comedian doesn't have long. Silence!
Entonces no tengo que atacar.
Hold it, Soleil. Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What? Oh, Shepherd, do quit your desperate flailing about. You risk making a mess of the grand
Qué mal
stage
me cae la
I spent
tía
all this
esta,
time preparing.
La quiero destrozar.
Soleil, listen.
Tessel, don't push yourself.
Just listen to me. We have to sever the bond between Rose and the Hellion.
Even for the Shepherd, that would be nothing short of a miracle.
It's impossible.
Soleil, hand me the... It can fire strength itself, right? And I shall be that strength. I shall be your attack.
What do you mean?
Even as he is absorbed into the Hellion, he'll become an attack with a will of its own. He'll find the bond between Rose and the Hellion and sever it without hurting her body.
But that's just suicide!
If I can summon up the last reserves of my strength and merge them with the power stored in
Me
this
voy a quedar
one
sin Serafin de viento, no fastidies.
I can stay myself long enough to break the bond while leaving Rose untouched. Saray, neither Rose nor I.
Como odio a la tía esta.
Jessel? No!
Counting on you. Don't mess this up.
¿Qué tengo que hacer ahora? Mientras estés con viento armatizado, pulsa L1. A ver. Quiero quedarme con Bethel.
I'm so sorry. It was me. I caused you, the Wind Riders, everyone to suffer. It's all my fault.
That's what was bugging you? I suppose from the outside it looked like we were suffering. But as far as I'm concerned, these have been the happiest years of my life. 5 years ago, when everything went pear-shaped, we could have been tossed to the winds. But instead, we got to travel again together as the scattered bones and the sparrow feathers. I was so happy. In fact, I'm grateful to you. Really. Hey, come on. There's gotta be more you want to say.
I'm useless. In the end, I wasn't good for a damn thing. But I can say I did one thing right. Just one. And that one right thing made everything else worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful to you too, Rose. Thank you.
Ahora tiene vista.
Tell Saray and the others that it wasn't all bad. Romping around those ruins with all those nutballs.
I will.
And if they get bummed out about this? Tell them, hey, I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe. And then, give him a good kick in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Como que ya, solo, pero no consigue que vuelva de Cell. Estoy triste. Estoy muy triste.
Rose!
Oh, thank goodness.
Ya no tengo la habilidad de salto al viento.
So, how does it feel? What do you think, Shepherd? To be as infatuated with someone as he once was? Is it not right that Serafin, whose blessings only cause misfortune, should not be allowed to exist? Was not his very existence evil to the core and deserving of extermination?
Lies!
You've got quite a bark, girl. Those are some plucky words from one who once sought to kill the shepherd for the same reasons.
Who are you anyway?
I am Simone. Like him, a wretched, pitiable seraph, burdened with countless sins.
Qué fuerte.
And now, Exeunt.
Wait!
I suggest you make time to grieve.
Ay, estoy abrumado.
I told
¿Volverá a
everyone to
decir?
meet here tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's best to be alone for a while. Thanks. Saray, don't worry about it. I need a bit of a walk.
Dice, no te preocupes demasiado por esto, hemos perdido a Decil. Vamos a ver. Vamos a hablar con la gente, yo estoy conmocionado.
Dezel's death, his shameful... Perhaps they're all things the shepherd has to accept. I'm just not sure how to feel about... I was thinking you should quit. What? Just hear me out. I used to think that when the shepherd was getting crushed and overwhelmed by... Until yesterday, that is. For Dezel's sake, if nothing else. That's right. It isn't even some feeling of obligation, so much as... So that's why we definitely have to find Samantha. Right. And it isn't just the shepherd's duty either. That's true. There's no need for thanks.
Bueno, hablar con mi Cleo no me sirve muchas veces de nada, ¿eh? Pero muchas veces no me sirve absolutamente de nada, macho. ¿Dónde están los demás? Vamos a ver por aquí. Edna.
Our friend, the creepy little girl. She said she was bird
Right. And she also said that the shepherd must...
of those whose mere existence means he... Sometimes death can be a release. If just by living, one causes terrible things to happen.
Edna!
I'm not talking about Dezel.
You shouldn't be saying that about your...
So what if I did? They're just words.
I still don't like it.
Oh, then there's nothing to discuss. Saray, all I was really trying to say is that I think I chose my words poorly, and it was...
Thank you, Edna.
Don't mention it.
Uf. Vamos a ver por aquí arriba. Layla.
Lila, what are you doing?
Oh, this?
That's incredible!
Making paper crafts like this really... I forget about all my cares, and it's like...
I see.
Saray, you've got to stop...
I think this one's gonna be tough. I find myself wondering, was there anything else I could have... I just start thinking about...
Moments of reflection are good for the spirit, Saray.
What's this?
Humans have a custom. Sometimes they send a paper boat down a river imbued with a remembrance of their... Since Dezel was a wind seraph, I thought maybe... Now, Saray.
Oh, qué tierna, Layla.
I'm sure it reached it. Lila,
Yes?
thank you. But you...
I'll be quite fine. I'm going to stay up here for a while.
Alright then.
Okay. I too have a ways to go.
Vale, yo creo que más o menos por aquí está todo investigado. ¿Me faltan? ¿Hay adentro algo o qué? Bueno, ya he hablado con Edna. Voy a ir a la posada. Vamos a ver, vamos a explorar un poquito más la ciudad por si acaso. Vamos a ver si por aquí hay algo. Que puede que sí. Por si acaso, ¿eh? Me faltaría Rose. Me faltaría... ¿quién más? Bueno, a lo mejor el nuevo tipo del viento, que no me acuerdo nunca el nombre. ¿Quién sabe? Míralo, por aquí hay más gente. Justo, el nuevo tipo del viento. A lo mejor se va a convertir en Serafin.
Hey, Shepard. Tell me something.
He was smiling.
So, he was he?
Zaveid?
Sort of. There was a time my comrades and I saved him.
Oh. Is that why you're...
Yep. He learned by copying me. And yet, that fellow tossed everything away, even his... But if something gets thrown away, you just gotta find it again. And you found it for him, didn't you?
Toma ya, ¿veis?
Hey, are you trying to comfort me, Zaveid?
You bet I am. You're gonna be my all-important vessel pretty soon. Can't have you getting all malevolent on me.
Huh?
And on that note, I think I'll go talk to Lila about that...
You gotta be kidding!
Well, I can't exterminate the Hellions all by myself. Besides, if I tag along with you, I can...
You can't just decide something like that!
Oops! I did. Anyway, see you tomorrow.
That lousy...
Qué guay, tenemos nuevo compañero de viento. Aún así echo de menos a Dezel. No puede ser que acabara esto tan mal. Me falta
Saray.
Rose.
Huh?
Back there, I spoke with Dezel during his... And when I saw him then, I remembered I had met him before, when I was really little. I realized he'd probably been protected.
Rose. He said he wanted you to live believing you'd come this far by your...
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he... But I actually wish he'd just straight up told me. Without knowing, I was a jerk. Self-absorbed.
Sorry.
From now on, you gotta tell me these things.
Right. This is actually a load off my mind. I was worried you'd be...
Yeah, I don't know. A whole lot of things happened all at once. And somehow it doesn't... And the garbage that crazy Simone chick was spouting, I think it says more about her problem.
Rose, you're my hero.
Oh, I just don't like to think too... Anyway, Saray.
I will.
Muy bien, pues vamos a descansar. Ya hemos hablado con todos. Ha sido duro, ¿eh? Ha sido duro. Ha sido un capítulo duro. Vamos a la posada, posada. Mañana será un nuevo día. Qué fuerte, tenemos nuevo Serafin.
Morning, Saray. Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
Yo, Saray!
Oh.
Ouch! Lila, is he always...
Well, it looks like everyone's here. Care to explain why you...
No problemo. My goal is directly connected to the Shepherd's...
Your goal? Oh yeah. You said there were people you had to settle the score.
Right. One of them being little Miss Edna's older brother.
Ahí va.
And the other? Mautellus.
Now tell us of the Five Lords?
The entire Glenwood continent is supposed to be under his protection, right? Except our baby boy toddled off somewhere, and right... Isn't that funny?
It can't be.
I didn't think it could be either.
But if Mautellus really did become a Hellion and bind with Heldolf...
Qué
We'll need to
fuerte.
confirm that's what happened.
And the only way to do that...
Maybe. But we need to be able to stand against Heldolf's domain.
And that's where I... If you'll let me fill the Dezel-shaped hole in your group, together we should be strong. How about it? It's in all our best interest.
What do you believe we should...
Saray! No. What would...
Hey, can I have the...
Huh?
Hey! I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe. That's what he said. Oh, and he asked me to kick your ass a little too while I was at it. And then And so that's why...
Dios, ahora sí que lloras. Qué capítulo más triste, ¿eh?
Rose.
He was really... And I didn't even know.
Qué capítulo más triste.
If only...
Thank you for delivering his... He was a kind watchdog.
I'll say...
Guess you'll be okay from now on.
I'm okay.
All right.
Hold your horses! Don't I get a packed thing?
Go.
Bueno, tenemos nuevo Serafin.
So, now what do we do?
Just as planned. We're heading to Glaven.
Vamos a ver mi Serafin, ¿cómo es? 431 ataque, no tiene mala pinta. Vamos a ver su equipo. Ah, es que es lo mismo que... Oh, lol, espérate, 504. Aquí me baja un poco, pero sube mucho la esta, ¿eh? Tendré que ver bien. Esta es mucho mejor, échale que el cuarzo. Buah, pero es que este me baja. Esto. Anillo de viento. Cuatro y animal. Madre mía, hay algunos que lo tengo que ver. Mira este. Mago de las cadenas, gira del torbellino. Bueno, está súper guay nuestro
Since it's
deseo.
the place where we first met Heldolf.
Glaven Basin, huh?
Vamos a
Here we
hablar con
go.
Rose un momento. Rose respecto a lo sucedido y yo. Vale. Vale. Todavía no sabemos. Uy. Bueno, ya no tenemos ninguna información más con Rose, ¿vale? Lo que vamos a hacer, chicos, es guardarlo, dejarlo aquí. Vamos a ir a la posada, que está el guardado, pero antes de nada en la posada vamos a consumir otro estofado de drago. Y ya guardamos.
Saray,
Mira.
you're not going... Yeah. It's so quiet that I can feel the gravity. It's kind of dawning on me.
Vale, todo esto no me
We'll
interesa.
quit it, Mickley.
It wasn't me.
Let's check out...
El
You said
poder
you'd fill in for
espiritual de
Dazzle,
Mentor.
right?
A man never goes back on his word.
But can you really do it?
Oh, ho, ho. You doubt?
Yeah.
I said I was
We get how strong you are, but what about the spiritual power of... You don't have to go back...
Not to worry. The shepherd takes those, so there's nothing to worry about. Especially not with...
All right, then.
I won't let you...
I'll see to it you... I'm a little surprised. You're quite knowledgeable about spiritual...
Well, I am. You know, you can always count...
Somehow I'm not so sure that I...
A ver.
I know this is real sudden, but tell me your weaknesses.
Why would he tell you something like...
Hey now, that's cold, Mick boy. I'll tell you mine to make it fair.
Yeah, because you don't wear any clothes.
Oh, I see how it is. You want something juicier? Let me tell you something.
Didn't need to know that, thanks.
You guys are tough customers. All right, try this one on.
We knew that.
That's no good either. Well, then here's a juicy tidbit that'll rock your world. As
This isn't even about weaknesses anymore.
Looks like you're fitting in just fine, I'd say.
Ah, esto está guay. A ver, otra
Hey,
más.
Zaveid, I want to...
Oh,
Don't try and weasel your way out of this.
That's all there is to it, really.
And that's something...
I told him, please let...
Don't lie.
Oh, come on,
Fine, don't tell me.
No.
So what's this
Did Edna's brother ask a favor?
Does it have something?
Nah, it's not that. But even so, a promise between men is just as sacred.
Qué guay. Joder, macho, ¿cuántas cosas tenemos, eh?
It all might be too much.
I shouldn't have taken them along.
They could have stayed home in their rooms if they didn't want to.
Yeah, and I don't think either of them expect...
Both of them seem so used to living with the Serafin.
Soraya and I were raised together ever since we were...
There was a time when you...
That's rude.
My bad, my bad.
Too bad I'm not like that any...
Seguimos. Madre mía.
You know, there's something I've...
Yeah, what?
You're an Earth Seraph, right? So why do you use an umbrella?
I guess I can tell you. Ready to have your mind blown?
Huh?
You know about the dominant relationships among the elements. Earth, meaning that especially when using seraphic arts, you can increase your mana.
What?
Just to let you know, Lila has been using wind-imbued paper, and Dezel's pendulum has been using... The staff that you've been using is fundamentally an earth element. You'd have to be is what I'd like to say.
But you did just say it.
Well, if you've been using it as a way to train yourself, or a way to incorporate... The longer you live, the easier it is for you to choose to do what takes the least. Then you're just going to have to do things the hard way, if you want to go...
Huh.
Anyways, you've been using your staff without knowing...
Bien hecho, Melón. Has conseguido el título de hermana sentimental. Muy bien. Bueno, ya lo hemos conseguido todo, así que vamos a guardar. Tendremos que ir a la cuenca y enfrentarnos a nuestro destino. Bueno, jugones, capítulo triste donde los haya. Hemos perdido un compañero, hemos ganado otro. Sin más, un abrazo muy fuerte a todos y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo.